The road has narrowed. The tension has thickened. And tonight, 4 contenders step into the arena knowing that only 2 will be guaranteed safe, while the others will hang by a thread dependent on the mercy of the audience votes. Abisola, Ben, John, Vivian. 4 names that have echoed through the rounds, each with victories, scars, and stories. But now, reputations mean nothing. Past glory won't save them. This is the round of 16, and tonight, it's survive or be silenced. With everything on the line, they must summon their sharpest arguments, their boldest comebacks, and their deepest conviction. Because one slip, one stumble, and it could all be over. This is Fan Battle 4, and Day 12 beckons. Tonight, the heat rises and the stakes skyrocket. So welcome to Day 12 of the round of 16 in the most thrilling debate tournament on radio, Fan Battle 4. Last Friday, the rounds commenced and we saw 8 of the 16 contestants go head-to-head. 4 of them go head-to-head tonight. The other 4 head-to-head on Thursday night. So yes, the battlefield is set, the mics are live, and 2 high-octane clashes are about to ignite your speakers. First up, it's Abisola versus Ben. 2 warriors with no reverse gear, both ready to go toe-to-toe in a verbal slugfest. She's sharp, strategic, and has stunned giants before. He's bold, unflinching, and coming in with something to prove. Only one will walk away with a guaranteed ticket to the next round. And we will find out in just a bit. At this time, let us make welcome to our judges tonight. Our judging panel has 2 fine gentlemen and a gorgeous lady. Let's start with the fine gentleman first. Anthony, The Voice, is right by me. Welcome, The Voice.
Thank you, Femi. Great to be back. Yeah, it's getting fiesta, so let's dive into it.
Brilliant. Chuman Nolly, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, Femi. Good evening to you. So we had somebody call in last night when we were covering the FIFA Club World Cup to ask, how about fan battle? And we said, don't worry, we're back on Tuesday. So it's good to know Tuesday is here, and I'm ready for the phone, Femi.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Completing the trio is Queen Lizzie. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Femi. And a lot of unnecessary things live rent-free in my head. Because when the voice said the battle is getting...
Fierce, eh?
There's this thing, the pressure is getting worse.
The prayer is getting worse.
So the prayer is getting worse. But it's great to be back. It's good to be here. And more importantly, outside the battles and the banter, we have a really good time on this show. So looking forward to the good time.
Brilliant. And now, the first clash of the night. And it's a bold, radical topic that cuts right through the heart of modern football machinery. We'll come to that. Let's meet the contestant. Starting out in the blue corner. Battling from Surulere, Lagos. She's a medical laboratory scientist and fashion designer, enthusiast and all. She supports Man United globally and Sporting Lagos locally. Her fans refer to her on Facebook as Marianne Shobs. Same as on Instagram, same as on X, and same as on TikTok. Marianne Shobs. Marianne Shobs. And that's the name we'll know her by during the contest. It's the name we've known her by since we started. She's one of the few yet to taste the ugly, ugly pill that defeat is. Full name, Abisola Shobande. Welcome, Marianne Shobs.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here again.
Oh, you did taste a little defeat somewhere, right?
Yes.
But the audience brought you back. I think, was that your second battle?
No, first battle.
Your first battle, your very first battle. It's good to be back. Welcome. Are you ready for your round of 16?
Yes, I'm ready.
Beautiful. Our opponent in the red corner, battling out of Maryland, Lagos. A Real Madrid fan globally and a Ikorodu FC fan locally. He's a school teacher. On Facebook, they know him as Ben Prolific Odes. On Instagram, he is Ben for Success. On X, he is also Ben for Success. Everybody calls him Ben Prolific. His full name is Ben Benjamin Dicey. Welcome, Ben.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here once again.
Fantastic to have you in the studio. How many battles have you had? 2 battles, right? You won your first battle, right?
Yes, I lost the second.
You lost the second one, and you were brought back. Congratulations to you. Welcome back.
Yes, thanks to everyone that voted for me.
Brilliant. So let's go into this battle. I told you that it's a bold, radical topic that cuts right through the heart of modern football's machinery. And it's this: cancel the transfer windows and let clubs only source from their own academies. What a topic. I'll come back to it again. By the way, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Nigeria Info on YouTube, Nigeria Info 993 on Facebook. You cannot miss us. The live stream is up and running. I would think the stream is alive and well. Special thanks to the entire team. Femi, the pundit, is handling things on the night, ably assisted by Genevieve and all the other guys who are working tirelessly to ensure we go. Mikolo is on the road tonight, but the rest of the guys, Jeb Links is doing wonderfully well. I've seen some of the collations of previous episodes, especially the round of 16 ones. Brilliant on social media, and I'm hoping they will go up soon. All right, so let's come back to the topic. And just before that, remember, Fan Battle 4 is sponsored by you, the audience. and you sponsor by voting for these contestants. If you haven't voted for any yet, well, tonight presents an opportunity. Remember, two of the four contestants tonight will lose, because that's the nature of the debates. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. The two losers will be up for voting for elimination. The decision will be made latest by Thursday. By Thursday night, you will know. Also tonight, 2 people will be eliminated from the previous round of 16 contests. So tonight, we would be bidding farewell to one of the duo of those contests. I guess tonight, Remy is up and Prosper, one of them, will be eliminated tonight. And also there's a second elimination going on, which probably I would share with you as we go on the night. Hey, that will be something to see. And I'm guessing, yeah, hang on a second. All right. Also, up for elimination on the night. I'll tell you more about that later. I'll tell you more about that a lot later. Good. We'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, let's get into tonight's topic. Once again, it's cancel the transfer windows and let clubs only source from the academies. I remember Cherish is also up for elimination on the night, and I think that's Cherish and Shadrach. So let's see how it goes. On the proposition tonight, it's Abisola, the revolutionary voice. She argues that it's time to pull the plug on the billion-dollar circus of transfer markets. A game where money often trumps merit and the rich get richer. For her, I guess she will make the case that the future lies in homegrown talent, long-term development, and clubs standing or falling on the strengths of their own grassroots. We'll see what she does. But standing firmly on the opposition is Ben, traditionalist, realist, and strategist. He says football is a global market for a reason. Talent must move, stars must rise, and clubs must evolve beyond their walls. Shut the transfer window permanently? That's not evolution, that's isolation. We'll see how he develops his own argument. Two powerful minds, one controversial idea. So let it slide and may the strong voice take the day. So let's get into it. We've gone way past our time. For those who are joining us, you may have noticed that we are starting later tonight than we have, and that's because we just, there's a few things that we needed to take care of even as we speak. Our engineering team is in the studio with us to make sure that everything is on point. We took a short break. It is indeed after that short break that men will fight. It means we are already behind schedule, but we'll try to make worth your while on the night. Remember, there are 2 contests, Abisola and Ben. We'll see Big John and Vivian on the night. Sparks will fly and words will be fashioned to success or to near success. And as always, root for the better debater on the night. And should one of these debaters fail, they will need you. So get ready to help them. It's fickets.com, FIKETS.com/fan battle. Fickets.com/fan battle. You can buy vote, or you can vote for them other ways, including through direct transfer, which is 500 naira. We'll be telling you a whole lot more about that as we go. But first, a time.
Looks like the journey in. We'll be right back.
The power to win bigger is in your hands. With 2,500
100 times multiplier for BetKing Casino games. Download the app and register today using the promo code FREEBETS to enjoy 100 Naira instant bonus and other exciting offers. Terms and conditions are not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
There is something about good news. You can't keep it to yourself.
Guys, it has finally happened.
There is something about joy. You can't keep it to yourself. And there is something about the rich taste of Lipton. You can't keep it to yourself.
When you get something you enjoy, you share. Lipton Yellow Label. Tea so good, you want to share.
What you're about to taste is so hot, it's got basket mouth singing.
Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Yeah. Mini Ninja Pepe flavor. Chris. Heat.
Mini Ninja flavor. Nothing brings the heat like the bold taste of Mini Ninja pepper flavor. Try it today and see for yourself. Mini Ninja flavor. Slap it like it's hot.
I don't know, man. These days, all you hear is save, invest, save, Wait, how do you guys find this money? Is it not someone that is settled that will have money to save and invest? And even if I manage to invest or save, the interest rates are so low. And one can lose money in all these crypto, NFT, blockchain, and so on.
Introducing Fund 724. It's a simple solution to all your money goals. With as low as 1,000 Naira or that urgent 2K in your pocket, you can start saving with Fund 724 and earn solid returns on your investment. And you can withdraw your money from your account for free. Anytime you like, just dial *724# on your mobile phone and follow the prompt.
Oh, so no need to download an app or join a long queue, huh?
Dial *724# now to get started. Fund 724 is available 24/7. Guarantee Trust Fund Managers is a subsidiary of Guarantee Trust Holding Company PLC and regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Now so I did on my own. Now a message enter my phone. Fiam. I can't click Fiam. Now so my money for account go. Fiam. Hey. If to say na Airtel you dey use, them for first alert you before you click Airtel they identify spammers, then alert them customers with AI powered service to make sure say you no fall mugu for wuruwuru scam messages. No charges, no subscription needed. Me self they go join Airtel. Fiam.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 Naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 Naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better you should win in every day on Mukrofa, What Up, and Game Shops on weekdays and the football friends on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 Naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same, whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Welcome back to your #1 talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Tyler here, English Premier League commentator, UEFA Champions League commentator, and assistant manager of Woking Football Club. You're listening to Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Subscribe daily to Nigeria Info, and you'll be sure glad you did.
Whose dad is the police officer who's cocking his gun to shoot at me because I don't have 200 naira to give him?
Europe is concerned about Taiwan because America is concerned about Taiwan.
You can't say you don't like trouble. Well, trouble has come, so what are you going to do? Negotiate?
It's all day long, 24/7, on your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
So the wait is finally over. It is now time to do battle. Battle 1 on the night. Abisola up against Ben. Cancel the transfer windows and let clubs only source from their own academies. We will start with the motion proposer. It's the lady. It's Abisola. Abisola, for 2 minutes, you get to open your account. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's begin. Are you ready, Abisola? So for 2 minutes, let's get going.
And let club only source from me. I'll say yes, this is a good motion. There is no passion and development in the football of now, and for this to change, we need to focus more on getting players from the academy. And when this is done, there is development in the youth, there is player development, there is growth of talent in the club. The club itself is growing. Even when there's also academic sustainability. Example, even with the fact that they have a lot of issues there with being broke and all those things like that, but they are still able to sustain and maintain being a top club. And why big sourcing club for players from academy so help the success of the club? And it is evident in Barcelona, in the likes of Messi, Xavi, Iniesta. They all come from La Masia Academy, and the only time they've won treble in their lifetime as a club was when they have most of their players from the academy. That's also evident in Manchester United, and from the time of 1996 to 2002, we have a lot of players from the academy, and that is when they achieved one of the greatest feats as a Manchester United club, where we have a treble winning season also. And since then, they've been depending on transfers, and with that they are not able to. There's already a decline. They are not seeing good success in the club. In the last 3 to 4 years, we have over 29 incoming transfers into Manchester United. There's no change to show with this. Why sourcing also players from the academy, it also helps to maintain identity. We see that in the Atletico. All their players from academy, they always source from academy, and with that they're able to maintain being a top club. There's never a time where they decline.
All right, it's always good to hang on if you are okay where you are. So thank you very much. Always make sure that you land. And please, contestants, thank you very much. Contestants, please move away from the root of the microphone. It is fair. You can hold it or just if it has away, especially if you can hear interference in your ears. All right. We've heard the proposer open our arguments. Cancel the transfer wheels, own source from their own academies, she said. We will go now to the motion opposer. And you have 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For 2 minutes, let's hear your.
Okay, for the cancel transfer window and absorb academies. Canceling the transfer window is like telling a brilliant student that is on the top of a game that no matter how much you perform, no matter how well you don't get scholarship. And that is what the transfer window is. The transfer window is the greatest opportunity players ever have to move outside. One, like the flow reason. One, opportunity to move to the dream club and win trophy. Players like Kane, they played their best football in Tottenham Hotspur, but won no trophy until Bayern Munich came and he made that dream move. And today, he won the German Bundesliga. Two, it helped players to revive their dead careers. Look at players like Ademola Lookman, players like Scott McTominay. Look, who would have thought that these players will ever win a trophy in their lifetime, if not for the transfer windows? Then, number 3, it offers coaches an opportunity to improve their squad. Just in the last season, we see Manchester City with Pep Guardiola. They were just losing just 4. And then Pep Guardiola has to wait till the January window, bring in 3 players, and that stabilizes. Number 4, it offers small clubs opportunity to make good money. Most of these clubs you are talking about that have academics, they sell their players at of pounds every transfer season. That's a lot of money that they will not even make even when they pay. Number 5 players is up in obscure league. Players Africa, Europe, and in Asia. Which play the big stage. Look at players like Vinicius Junior, players like JJ Okocha. We never heard of them before. But when they move the big club, we start hearing of them. So we not see transfer because that is the greatest injuries in football.
Thank you for all as well. And so the opening rounds are done and set between Abisola and Ben. Remember, only one of these 2 contestants can progress automatically tonight. The other will have to wait. So, Lagos, are you ready for banter round? Let's hear. Abisola, Ben, ready to banter round? So you say yes. So here, I think what we will is go and battle it out. Cancel the transfers and let us only source from OME. Pisa says yes, Ben says no. Remember, this is not about which of the arguments prefer, which side on the day. It's one break. Okay? If the unpopular idea might win you a battle in the fire. Alright? So let's go. For 5 minutes, Abisola and Ben.
Okay, now how those clubs compete with academy players and don't fit on the stage. That's the job managing learn to play football.
For this academy, we are also small. We are result for academy. Because see, I can have the academy. So yes, something like clubs make players from players. When the isn't possible, the financial this law. I mean, we see every
year. You hear me? I'm Messi. I'm not those players never make you the beat. Before we are we all saw that was the next Messi. What happened?
Even with the selling of those players, clubs miss out.
What happened to Bojan?
That we don't depend on players that on buying players. They miss out on Palmer to Chelsea and made it some academy because of their why not being able to bounce to the academy, not focusing on academy. They are not already. They always buy players. No sales. No much of evidence from sales.
From this same back academy you are talking about, we had a lot of players.
Most of their players are from the academy.
And then after that season, what happened?
It's continuous. Because of that, they are even able to sustain. They are able to sustain. They are able to sustain. I mean, if they are sustaining from last season to this season, most of their players are from
because he's doing well. Okay.
Those things that in back, the injuries of back, they add on buying the players.
Yes,
you see this best, move on. And it's because of this. They don't use opportunity. When we have players from the academy, they are able to use opportunity.
Manchester United. These are players that they came. Manchester Academy. Players from KDB.
People say, I think that players from academy. They don't say online. What's decline? There is
all academics. Something that we players from academy.
No, this was young. It's from academy. Because this academy, we are paying on big transfer, big transfer. It always end up go down.
To compete.
Why did not had a lot of because he shifted focus away from the academy. And he didn't call it Palmer. Palmer is from Man City.
Did he use him?
We have it didn't depend on them. He was not sourcing from them. It depend on players.
You know you can't win without academy players. You only bet what you can win.
With academy players. But never buy players. They depend on the academy. Yes, they are the top. They are top. They are top.
They are not the top. The people are top.
They are top. It's not about football.
Madrid that is winning. We Madrid that is winning. Bayern Munich is winning.
That's why they are not focusing on them. That's why they are not. Someone like Asensio to depend on brilliant injuries. They have to depend on and they have to depend on Asensio. That same academy that they neglected to go back to is when they had a lot of injuries because of.
So why did they buy Mbappe? Why did they buy? I don't buy big players. Compare the ratio.
But we've had success consistently from clubs that depend on the academy.
How many trophies have they won?
We've had consistent top teams that are able to
mention
play
one
some
consistent top team that have been winning trophies and depending on academy players. As did it for years. And when
he won, and now that they're depending on transfers, and what have they won? In the last 5 years, now they're depending on transfer. What have they won? Nothing. I mean, this success that we are talking about, it brings balance when you are sourcing from the academy.
In his 20 years there, what did they win?
He won trophy. He won the league. He won the FA Cup. He won all
what did they win?
And now they are depending on transfers. They are nowhere to be found again. They have not won trophy in the last 5 years. And they are buying. They are only focusing on buying. They are not depending on their. They are not looking at the clubs. They are not focusing on their talent from the clubs.
All right. The banter round is over, and I do hope that you picked your points from that between Abisola and Ben on the topic of cancelling the transfer windows and letting clubs only source from their own academies. It's a proposition that Abisola is supporting and Ben is opposing. Now we'll give them 2 minutes each to now do justice to the topic and lay this topic to bed. Who will it be? Remember, one winner will progress automatically. The other will have to go up against the loser of the next battle between John and Vivian. Somehow, something tells me that hearts will break on the night, but we'll see. Are you ready? Abisola, for 2 minutes, are you ready to close your argument? Are you good to go, or you need some time? You're good to go. All right, 2 minutes. Use your time wisely. And the 2 minutes start right now.
Football today has become a marketplace. There's no longer development. There's no longer sustainability. There's no fairness. This has brought about a big gap in the difference in the top clubs and the lower clubs. Even brought up the notion of Super League. If there is no more difference between the top club and the lower club, the notion of Super League wouldn't even come out. And from the difference in the financial gap, have made clubs to depend on player sales. But if we have this balance, cancelling of transfer windows and focusing on the academy, there will be the clubs will be able to sustain themselves. Even the difference the top clubs and the lower club will not be much. I mean, we see success from the academy from Man United, and we also seen it from Barcelona. There's also the build of talent. There's talent grown in the national team. From the clubs to the national team, we saw it in Germany when the academy were strong. We saw the difference in the national team. Also for Italy, for Spain, from Barcelona having a good academy, it went on to the national team, and we were able to contest in the higher way, where we have them winning the Euro, we have them winning the World Cup. Same with Germany winning the World Cup, winning the Euro, and it's also evident now for the Spanish team. Also, this has also helped to bring loyalty to the club, the fan club loyalty. The players are able to grow from being young, go into a talent in the club and build unity in between for the clubs. So I want to say that abolishing transfer window will actually create success. It will create success. It will not kill the success. It will not kill career, but it will create success, and it will create more icons and not fewer. And as true champions, then true champions are actually grown. They are not purchased.
All right. Thank you very much. And so Abisola rests her case, proposing that transfer windows be cancelled, and instead clubs should only source from their own academies. It's now time for our opponent, who opposes the motion, to close his argument. Ben, you have 2 minutes, starting now.
Football is all about winning trophies, and the academy players can't give you that. Now you look at managers who want to win, clubs who want to win, like Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, and the rest. Bayern Munich, they can't depend on academy players to win. You can't tell the owner of a club, give me 5 years, I have academy players, and in 5 years time we'll start competing for trophy. No club owner will take that from you. You can't tell your club owners when they have money to spend, when they want to win trophies, they should keep waiting. You are building. What are you building? Are you building skyscraper? Spend the money, go for already established players, push for title and win. Most of these academy players, they are excited, they are happy when the big club call for them. Imagine you are a student and you are putting in your best, and then you have a scholarship to study abroad. You take it with both hands. That is what the transfer window does for you. It gives you opportunity to move to the big stage, to perform yourself and to win trophies. Look at players that are playing for smaller clubs. Anytime a club comes for them, yes, they give in their best because it is time for them to win trophies. Look at some of the players that, even the Barcelona that we are talking about, that were developing players, they have also joined the big boys in trying to buy big names and win and remain competitive. Nobody wants to remain just developing academy players. You want to win. Imagine a radio station like Nigeria Info always saying we want to go and train freshers and then we try competing in 5 years. No, you must have to bring the veterans. You must have to bring people who know about this game. That is what the transfer window gives you. And then development of these young stars can be risky. Even after so many years, you discover that some of them will not bloom, some of them will not even cut the teeth. Let's look like players like Bojan Kekic and then some of these other names that didn't make it to the top stage. So allow the transfer window to stay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It closes. It's highly appreciated. Just before the bell. And so this brilliant battle is over between Abisola and Ben. We have about 4 minutes to the next break. We'll see what we can make of it from a judging standpoint and also from the standpoint of giving you the result if we can squeeze it in. Don't forget, streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. There's a cap in my camera. Wait. Fantastic. Nice looking face hat. All right. Okay. So judges, have you made up your minds yet? Is there a thought to share with these two contestants? If you could take half a minute to a minute to just share with them, would appreciate.
I think it's on nights like this that guy seated by your side, Tony, will say, I expected more. I expected more from me. So, I thought that Abisola came through with examples, which is important at this crucial stage. I also love the fact that the two contestants did not have to read their points directly. You know, they researched well enough and came through to play on the microphone straight from their head, in quotes. But I thought that Abisola was too jittery at a certain point. Her intro and outro, you could feel the fact that she was stuttering too much. Had the facts, but was stuttering while trying to share the facts. On the other hand, for Ben, I expected more examples from Ben. You know, he just kept talking about, okay, yeah, so call names now. I expected you to now start calling names of teams that have won league titles. You could use the example of the last season and how the players that were crucial to them winning league titles are players they signed. Okay, you say, they bought this person 70 million, for example, and he's the one that helped them to win the league title. But he just kept saying it's about a player that wants to go from what to give examples, and I have enough of that. But you guys gave us a good show tonight, and I hope that we keep getting better for both of you.
All right, perhaps a fold and Kumar.
I mean, Jamal's behind. So I feel like, you know, prior to this age, I've said contest that will go on one will use compare, right? So I'll allow my scorecard to do the talking.
All right, so we come to the scorecards for the judges. Okay, so the results are all in. So let's start with Judge The Voice. The Voice was this battle 10-9 in the first round, 10-10 in the second, and 10-10 in the third round for a 29-30 advantage for Ben. Ben takes it by 1 point, which takes me to the voting of Queen Lizzie. And Queen Lizzie scores it this way: 10-9 the first round for Ben, 10 in the banter round, the second round, for Abisola, and 10-10 in the third round. It's 29-28. 20-28. For a tie at this point, raising the lead Ben had. It's 29-28 for Abisola. So it comes down now to Chuma scoring. Chuma scores it 10-9 in the first round. 10-8 and 10-9 in the third round. 10-9 in the first round to Ben, 8 and 10-9 in the second and round, for a total of 29-27 points for your winner. An automatic qualifier to the round of 16. Congratulations. It was close. It was close by 2 mere points, but it's enough on the night. Congratulations, Abisola.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? Did you fear you were going to lose? You came close though.
Yeah, I think I was afraid I would lose, but I think I did well in the banter times. I was thinking, I should use this to catch up. I should use this to catch up. So I'm really happy to have come through.
Yes, you had an under par first round, and the judges are unanimous that Ben won that first round. So the judges are so near unanimous that you either edged the banter round, or as at least it was a tie. So the judge gave it to you. One judge gave it as a tie. So no doubt at all, advantage in the banter round. And the fact that you had it as 10-8 on two of the judges' scorecard just says it gave you a cushion there of 4 points. And then it came to the closing round, where you won the closing round on one of the scorecard, but it was a draw in 2. Chuma gave it to you slightly 10-9, but for Queen Lizzie and The Voice, it was a draw. It was that. The round was what gave to you. What gave to you. Congratulations. Ben, now that brilliant spirited debate, just falling short on this, like, I know disappointing, but how are you feeling?
Okay, I would go back and do some more.
I love your spirit. And would you like to appeal to Lagos, Nigeria, and the rest of the world to vote or keep you?
Okay, Lagos, please go to ticket.com to vote for me. I'll be needing your votes at it.
All right. Once again, you've done a good job. It fell short just a bit, but you've done what you need to do. Lagos, it's ticket.com/battle, ticket.com/battle. Or if you want to buy his votes directly, you could do that to Providus bank account 130-590-8620. That's 130-590-8620. Providus bank account. It's a sports salon account. And remember to indicate the name of the person you are buying the votes for. So if you put 5,000 naira there and you put Ben there, for instance, it means you are buying 10 votes for Ben. Okay? And if you don't want to buy a vote for any contestant, you just want to sponsor Fan Battle 4, please send it to that account. Once again, 130-590-82. Take a break. When we come back, we'll get set for the same battle tonight.
99.3 Nigeria. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.